what I need right now. I really need China.
Call me if you need excuses, I'm really good at them. My doctor told me to join a gym, I did. She never said I had to go, she said you need to join a gym. Of course I did. Okay, pick right or left, and that way that's the direction you're going to go to introduce.
Let's go right.
Okay.
I'm Kira. I started last week actually.
Congratulations.
So I've gone into cutting and obviously with the little hole today. I don't really have any questions. I'm just excited to do stuff with blondes and use the shade EQ.
Yay, thank you.
I'm Dana. I've been here since September, and I'm excited to kind of similar and choose like getting the blondes, mixing colors, experimenting.
Perfect. When someone has your back, right?
I'm Catherine. I definitely want to learn more about shades just because I use them a lot. So understanding them better, and then also I know that like Redken is such like a large umbrella of products and things, so just understanding like what all is out there. I've been here since September, and I guess my favorite thing so far has just been like transformations, helping people feel good about themselves, and getting really excited with them.
Perfect, thank you.
I'm Amelia. I've been here since September as well, and I have been using the shades pretty often, so I am looking forward to just learning more that I don't know about.
Oh wait, where's my phone? Did I turn it off?
We all have our
I know.
Even though that's not mine.
Did I turn it off? Or which one do you want to go? If you need a minute, that's
I
fine.
just had to turn it off.
Okay.
But my name's Charlotte. I've been here since November, and I like everything because this is my dual, it's my second shade.
Hey. Congratulations.
My name is Adela. I've been here since September, started the evening class. I've touched color for quite some time now. I know shades is very multifunctional, so I'm curious to see all the different ways that we can use shades.
I'm Celissa. I've also been here since September. I worked for Kevin Murphy Salon that used shades for a very, very long time because we didn't have a gloss, but it just came out. We still love shades. So I know that you can try shades from my gloss school.
So if I forget anything, you let me know, okay?
So I'm excited to always learn more about everything.
Perfect.
I'm Audrey. I like shades a lot. I've been here since October. I'm really looking forward to learning some science things behind everything. I see you got a measuring thing. It's not really pretty fun. I'm a nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. I really like the clear gloss. I haven't gotten into the colors yet, but I've used the clear gloss on my hair, and I really like how it evened my brows together. And added some shine to it. So yeah, great. To learn more.
I'm Darren. I've been here since September, and I use shades EQ a lot. All here is ready to
Yay, thank you.
I'm Janice, and I've been here since October. I have touched a little bit of everything. I'm just excited to see and learn more about everything else, just like product-wise and stuff.
Great.
All right, and then I'm Kayla. I've been here since September as well, and let's see, one thing I'm looking forward to. What are some of your behind-the-scenes tricks of the trade that you've acquired? Like, knowledge to us.
Yeah, some of those things are scary.
Got sued in the corner. Sued.
October.
He was a hairstylist in Korea for 20 years, so
Oh, wonderful.
done the whole thing.
Have you ever used shades before? Okay. All right. So we actually met on Zoom. So it's so nice to see someone larger than this big. You were this big. It's like, oh my gosh, they let me wear a Zoom box. For 2 years, I swear in a Zoom box. My boss said, we're not going to be doing any Zoom classes. like, yes, thanks. Like, so, then I went, oh my gosh, I'll have to tell my husband we can have an office back, because right now it's a studio. It's got the huge lights and the backdrop, and I'm like, I can never go back. Oh my gosh. So first of all, thank you so much for having me in. Thank you for inviting me. I love color because color is my passion. As I said, my name is Deb and I've been with Redken forever. Is that a good year? Okay. So when we think about, I'm sorry, I love to cut hair. I love working with Sam Villa, who's Artistic Director for Design with Redken. Has anyone ever heard of or seen videos with Sam? Okay, so we get a new color out. I had the privilege of doing his mom. I was thrilled. He was at a photo shoot. When I rinsed the hair off, it was pink. We weren't going for pink. Did you ever want to throw up? Right at the shampoo bowl? And this wasn't 30 years ago, gang. This was 5 years ago. Redken has this whole thing. They say, don't make excuses, don't justify labeling or deny, just take responsibility. Well, I still have the bottle, and this is terrible because you shouldn't put stuff out in the universe because it'll come back. Did you ever think of someone all of a sudden you ran into them or they called you? Well, when we get a new color, we get these bottles that somebody handwrites the name on it. And for years I'm like, I sure hope whoever does this when I get the new stuff in. Well, the new color was 10VV, but whoever wrote it only said 10V. So I'm thinking, oh, it must be similar to 9V to hooded. It's not, it's 2 scoops of purple. And if you don't have a lot of brass to fix, guess what? Your corrector is now your problem. By the way, please don't tell him if you meet him because he was a photo shoot and I fixed it before you ever saw it. So, the hint behind the scenes. Okay, you know how we say always, always, always use heat protection? Because heat will take your color out. And I was ready to bleach wash, probably looking at a 2-hour color correction. The one girl said, bring up your flat iron and see if you can lighten that a little. Like, oh! To this day, I will never touch hair with a flat iron without heat protection. Never, ever, ever, because it will kill your color. I'm not endorsing that as a color correction, but she asked. So just a little bit of history about Redken. One of the reasons I love Redken is it's ever changing. And you know, it's funny because they are a science company. Redken was started in 1960. And in 1960, shampoo just got dirt out of the hair. There was no such thing as protein science. There was no such thing as hair repair. Shampoo got dirt out of the hair. If you ever watch an old movie, they literally brush their hair for 150 strokes. It was to distribute the natural oils to be able to replenish because shampoo just got dirt out of their hair. So the founder of our company was an actress, and think about it, 1960, everybody wanted to be Marilyn Monroe blonde. Then we moved into Madonna blonde in the 80s and 90s, and now we've been stuck at Elsa blonde from Frozen.
No.
I call that toilet seat white hair. I do talk nice if there's customers here, I promise. Okay? I am so sick of toilet seat white. The good news is California golden blondes are coming back. I live in Redding, so I probably have 3 more years to hit that. But we're still starting to see it come through even in Redding. It's like, oh, thank you. That time. So the reality is, in 1960, she wanted to be really light blonde. And remember, 1960, they didn't have the Technicolor. And they didn't have anywhere to put good things, healthy things. So, a friend of hers, Debbie Reynolds, says, you've got to meet my hairdresser. He is amazing. And she introduced him. His name was Jerry Redding. Jerry Redding, Paula Kent, guess what they're called? Redken. They made the first shampoo in her bathtub, and we have the ore today that they used to stir, and I do mean one you row a boat with, to stir that first shampoo. They were the first companies to ever bring protein science into not only the hair care, but also their color. Before 1960, like I said, shampoo dirt out of the hair. They were the first company to ever introduce retail into salons. You bought shampoo at a drugstore before the 1960s. They were the first one. Does anybody recognize the name Vidal Sassoon? Okay, if you don't, please write it down. I can't spell anything, so I'll have to look it up to help you spell it. But Vidal Sassoon, we'd still be doing shampoos and sets. He brought precision haircut. She brought Vidal Sassoon to the United States to teach hairdressers. She was the first company to ever educate hairdressers. Companies that were around in the past, color companies, they said there was to tell hairdressers how to do it, just tell them to use it. They're not smart enough to understand. Well, that got her little feathers in an uproar, and she said, we're going to be the company that teaches hairdressers. So when we think about protein versus moisture, hair is mostly protein and moisture. All right? Anybody here have natural curly hair or seen somebody with natural curly hair? What about curly hair on you did?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I mean.
If you want to get out of it, if they can't undo this, you don't have to dance.
I got it.
2.5 minutes.
So there is a cartoon of our founder, Paula Kent, and yes, there is also a cartoon of the Or, and that is Jerry Redding. And the next slide, and we're talking about going through that consultation. So this is really looking at, what all subjects are we talking to the client when they sit down. So I'm sure you'll go through consultation. I will tell you, please, please, please spend as much time as you can on consultation, because I can promise you, if you have a client that goes home unhappy, it's because they screwed up the consultation. I could have done it, I just didn't understand what the heck she was trying. Because there's nothing worse when people say, I want to be red. What do you want to be? Pink red, orange red, violet red, copper red. Red is such a big picture. The other word I hate is beige. What color is beige? Please just give me a picture. All right, and then pre-treat. Is their hair scary? Is it like yours and mine? Okay, we've got a lot of light hair on here. Do we need to treat the hair before we even get there? And then what chemical services are we going to do? Can we get them in one step? Or if you want to be a level 14 blonde, we're going to be friends for several months. Call it job security. Now I not only have her using the proper hair care, but I have my book filled up for the next 3 months, because it's going to take us 3 months to get you that light. And then what kind of treatment are we going to do afterwards? What styling products am I going to use? What finishing? And then do you notice we use the word prescribe? Now, I don't like to, as I mentioned, go the whole way around. I go in different orders, because in my consultation, I prescribe. Because if hairdresser glass to carry around, what's wrong with you people? I just bought like 6 of these when I bought them. I think I'm down to 2. Bring you one more in there. Let's see. I'm glad you have a weight table. It shows up better. All right, now. This is nothing but lightener and water. I just already diluted it down to save us some time. So when we add that, can you see we're moving up that scale? So when we look at Shades EQ is acidic. So when we use Shades EQ after a highlight service, we help to balance that hair and bring it down to its natural pH. Put that in there. So when we put this in, look what it did to the alkaline color. It brought it down to its proper pH. So there's a lot of demi-permanent color in other companies, but it's very rare that you will ever find one that is acidic. Because Shades EQ, that's why it's so unique. That's why you hear about it so much. Almost every company makes a demi-permanent color now, but ours is acidic and it stays acidic. So, remember I just mentioned golden blondes are coming popular? Well, there's times I've highlighted someone's hair, but I don't need to glaze this. I don't care what you call it whatever you like, but it's a toner or gloss.
And it bends around things. I saw that on Amazon. I'm like, you can hang it on anything, like a lamp,
Everything.
a light, or whatever. Just wrap it.
That'd be
I gotta
funny.
get that.
Yes. Recording class.
Okay, we can show you.
So that was
It's fun.
Yes.